for yourself, so that it's not about you, but about others. But don't reject the message. Don't reject it. Because if you reject it, there is always wrath to come.
What is up, Dash League? It's tonight. Welcome to the Diamond versus HAXX match in the Season 10 Cycle 1. I'm Dougie. I'm going to be casting for you tonight, and just to let you know, you can also watch this match in the metaverse if you want to. You can wander around on your mobile phone or your desktop computer, even in VR, although that's alpha. You can do that by going to world.dashleague.games, and you can chat with people in there as well. So we have got people coming into the lobby. We're still waiting for a couple of HAXX members to join, and our maps tonight are going to be Launchpad and Quarry, followed by a control point if they need it. A reminder, please, to like, comment and subscribe to the Dash League Network, and I can see that there are some people on the stream already. We have 18 watches now, so let's hope that translates to 18 likes and subscriptions, please. Whilst we are waiting, I'm just going to remind you all of the different ways that you can find out about the Dash League. So we have the website at dashleague.games, which has all the match information, the lineups, the calendar, all of that sort of stuff. And of course, if you're going to play, that's where you need to register. That's a great resource, and thank you for developer Dave for making that. He does really good work on that. It takes a lot of effort to do something like that. We also have the merch store. We're not for profit, but we do obviously have running costs, so the merch store helps to support and keep the Dash League alive. It's got some really cool stuff in there. Please check it out. You can even get your team logos and stuff on shirts. Discord, of course, is the place of choice for our community, where you can chat with people, check out the Dash League University if you want to learn a bit more about Dash League, so please do that. And of course, we also have the YouTube channel that you are watching on right at this moment in time. where you can see the back catalogue of matches and anything that's been played, and of course you can watch them live. And talking of live streaming, of course, as I just mentioned just now, we also have the metaverse where you can go and watch any of the matches that I'm live streaming and some of the other casters as well. So do check that out. You can try out augmented reality guns, helmets. You can check out the Hall of Champions. You can check out the merch store from within there, and there's a large screen for watching the matches too. But let's get back to the game for today. We're just waiting on one more player now from HAXX before we get started with our launch pad, which is the first map of today. I'm going to try and set up the drone for you so you get a nice view, and you can always see what's going on with that, because of course the cart, when I say drone, sorry, I mean a drone on the cart, because of course the cart is where it all matters on a payload like the launch pad. For anyone who is not familiar already and joining us for the first time, Launchpad is a payload map, which means that we are trying to get the blue team is trying to get the payload from the beginning to the end of the map. There is a checkpoint halfway which they have to reach, otherwise it stops and that is over. And then they swap sides and do it from the other way around as well. And then the next map that we're going to do, which is Quarry, is a domination map where there are 3 buttons and they have to press those buttons and keep them held for what is it, 5 seconds or whatever it is, and then you get a point. First to 3 points wins that. And then the control point, the last one, is the insane one, where you have one single control point in the middle, and the duration of time that is pressed for adds up as you color it, change it to your color, and when it reaches 250 seconds, the first to get to 250 seconds wins. So that's our maps for tonight. This should be a really interesting map. We've got, let's have a look at the lineup. So on Diamond's team, we've got Outcast, we've got GVR, we've got Venyum, I like that way of saying it, by the way, RIP and the letter S. So all strong players, and then we've got UK Matty on HAXX, and Vanguard, Drevny, Rocky James, and 69, which is the same lineup they brought in yesterday, I believe, for their match against FAM. Sorry for the muck up in the in Discord, by the way, on that. So this should be an interesting match. I think it could be anyone's, really. We will see what happens though. I'm going to put a poll up now in the YouTube, so please vote to see who you think is going to win the launch pad. Let's see who's in the chat. Duchess is in. Hello. Yeah, your boys are playing tonight. So we've got Soul Baron, hey man, and yeah, good. Yeah, quite a busy chat there. So that's great. And welcome's there as well. Hey guys. So a lot of support for Diamond now. That's cool. And I just don't know how this is going to go. They are, yes, they are, Duchess, indeed, both good teams. Yeah, I didn't see the SWA match. I gathered the SWA won, I think, didn't they? But I didn't see it. Cool, okay, so we will see. Anyway, so I'm sure our wonderful community on there will put their votes in and show us what they think. I can see the results coming in now. It's neck and neck. We will see. So let's see. Let's have a quick look around in the lobby, see what's going on. What seems to be strat talking at the moment. Oh no, hang on. Maybe the blue team strat talking. What have we got? Yeah, we've got a bit of a strat talk going on for HAXX over here at the moment. So I'm guessing Vanguard doing his thing, explaining what everyone's roles are for today. They'll already, of course, have predetermined roles to a large extent before this game. Looks like Diamond are confident enough just to chill out in the lobby for a bit and see what happens. So maybe they had their plan already up their sleeves before they joined tonight. But we now do have a full lobby, so I would expect once HAXX have finished their strat talk that we will hopefully start the game. Is that Outcast? Hey man. Yeah. Hello there, Drez. Always fun. So yeah, right, let's have a look at the chat again and see what's going on. Wow, I mean, really is. How many votes have we got in there? Yeah, cool. I'm gonna end the poll here because that is pretty much everyone who's watching who's now voted. If you haven't voted, then sorry, but I'm gonna end this poll and you can see what we reckon. Really interesting. It is literally 50-50. That's crazy. With 14 votes cast. So we will see. Looks like they're coming into the lobby now. And we are off. Right, cool. Let's do this. Let's change the scenes and get ready.
Prepare to start.
Let's see what we got in the Rolex seal. Give you something to watch briefly. And so, change into drone. Drone on cart. Now we're ready. Let's roll. So, Outcast holding in the shield room there. Trying to make a little bit of in-way in without getting hit as the rockets may, well, come through the door. And they fire back at the cart. Takes a pick off the cart from distance. Needs some health though. It has taken a little bit of a hit. That cart has stopped briefly there, but they've got two, is it, on cart there, Lenny? So that is movement. And they are 5 minutes and 23 to the first corner. They do need to keep it moving. Outcast taking that long line again. I'm just going to switch players. Outcast, love you as we do. We're just going to pick someone else to watch for a second. Okay, cool. So we've got Drevny on cart. Takes health, takes someone out. They're double stacked on cart. Drevny goes through into shield to see if he can just take out Outcast at the door there. That shield room at this particular juncture is an important vantage point to come out of, to hit the cart in the flank if they come out of there. So top corner now, they're past that immediate danger, but of course anyone coming through shield is still a danger. Drevny takes out Outcast, I think it was, just droning the cart there to support the players who are riding, and beautifully switches on. They're a little bit late at this point, coming down that hill. I think, was that Letter's rockets? No, SMG rocket, yeah, double rockets from Letter. Takes a pick on cart, another pick on cart. That'll be at least two players down. And another pick. So we really need to take out these rockets at this point in time. I feel like they're maybe a little bit locked at this point. Another pick from Letter S. So he's going to be a serious concern right now to HAXX. They're going to want to try and take him out, but there's quite a big presence of red in that front area. Letter S died. Oh, I need to do the kill swap. I'm going to hang on. There was. Oh, I'm good. Yeah. That's correct. Okay. Full switch. Good. Should be working. I think of what's going on. Anyway, HAXX are now to that bottom corner. Letter still causing problems with those rockets though, and there's a lot of red presence around that SMG bridge and the health ledge there, and Letter still, with his shield and rocket combination, still unchallenged. Takes out another pick on the rocket ledge. Nice rockets from Letter S here. I've seen him work those so much in pubs, but good work. And that's an attempt on him. He's managed to stay alive, I think. Still got health. 3/4 health. Beautiful rocket around the edge there. That's hard to do. He's going to be looking for that health. That's why he's hovering there, I think, possibly to see if he can just grab that health when it comes up. Feeling quite brave for a Rocketeer that far forward, but he's had to retreat now. Still with a bit of health. So we're looking for a blue guy to come out and take Letter S out here, because he is wreaking havoc with those rockets. Someone coming through the shield room there, and 69 takes out Letter S, and that means the cart can move again. They'll be grateful for that at 1 minute 59. They've made a little bit of progress they really needed there. And Venom up on health ledge, and rockets are back up again. Venom takes out Rocky James on the rocket ledge. The HAXX feel a little bit locked up here at 138. They're going to really want to push that cart now. They can definitely do it, but they do need to get rid of the rockets and push that cart. Matty trying to drone the cart a bit, keep it moving. Cart is moving. They'll be grateful for that. They've got a shield on cart now as well, but Diamond are just pushing in and just really making it difficult for them. Drevny, they're pushing up and doing a little bit of disruption just to try and create some space for HAXX to be able to push forwards. But RIP, they're causing problems in the shield right now, which is difficult because that should really be empty now. Taking people out at spawn, which will unnerve HAXX a bit with 48 seconds on the clock. This is looking difficult for HAXX right now. Oh, they got a little bit of movement. Is it enough? 32 seconds to roll. They're going to need to triple stack that bad boy and get it going. But Eletras is up with his rockets and shield combo again. Pretty sure he's gonna find it it's gonna be a bit more difficult to kill him now because he's got all this cover that he didn't have just now as well. Oh, sweet rocket in from someone over there. Was enough to send Eletras back to get health. 7 seconds to run. It's looking like this might not checkpoint. Yeah, Eletras takes out the cart again. They've got overtime. Is it enough? No. Oh, so HAXX checkpointed with 31.28%. That will be disappointing for them. So now they need to really push Diamond hard to get that back. So this is important. Remember which server this is on right now. We are on a New York server. Okay, so this is not the home server for the UK-based team HAXX. I think Drevny is the only one who's not actually in the United Kingdom. Croatia, I believe, Drevny is. The rest of them are all in England, I think. So they do have the disadvantage on this server, but I think that was a New York server and it's not a huge disadvantage there. So Letras pushing cart now. Rockets coming in there. Or possibly Drevny, he was using rockets yesterday. Oh, sweet shot there. 69. Looks for help. GBR looking for help now. Needs it. He was low. We've got incoming fire into lower house. Looking for dash there as well. Finds it. Pushes main. Waiting in the shotgun just in case someone comes around while he recharges. Oh, and he trades with Drevny. I think Drevny knew he was there somehow. I reckon that was a call out. Oh. The Diamond are quite far up again at this point in time, given that they are the starting team. They're right up in the shotgun area and the health edge area and stuff, which is unhealthy for HAXX. It means the cart's moving at 17.5% with 45. We're looking at 4 minutes and 36 as they come to the bottom corner, which is actually a little faster than the league average. So Diamond are making really good pace at this point in time. HAXX will be looking to get rockets up if they can. Drevny's playing pistols right now. Matty goes through the shield to see if he can take some early picks as they come from spawn. Gets in a firefight with GVR and goes down. GVR pushes through the shield. Takes a pick on Rocky James as he comes under the checkpoint there. And they are really getting a long way up in their disruption at this point in time. Really pushing HAXX back. Nice pick from 69 there. Looks for help, finds it. Oh, nice pick on top rail. You've got to be careful with top rail in this game. 69 looking for more health. He took it. Oh no, he didn't need it. He's just playing maybe a little bit, not much. Oh, letter S on cart there. As the rockets are now coming in, they have rockets up now, and they're good. They've got 2 sets of rockets, and they're going to need to really hold that down if they're going to stop them for 3 minutes and 13 seconds here. It's getting tough, and I think they're through. Yep, they're through. So this will go to Diamond. So now it's just a question of by how much. Oh, it's getting crazy. Getting crazy, but they are so now close to with 250. That's it. They have checkpoint. That is a checkpoint, and they're going up the hill with 8 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. So they had something like, was it 2 minutes and 20 seconds as they went through checkpoint. So that is a really strong position to be in, and they're still moving. I think they're double stacked by the looks of it. Oh, well, they were. Not anymore. Sweep from 69. He's going back. He's going to take some dash. He's going to take the second shot, and he's going to try and pop in behind them without them seeing. But it's tricky. By the time it gets to the top of that hill, you can't just sneaky corner like we saw Die Hard do yesterday. You can't just sneaky corner from that bit under the spawn. You have to push it up a bit if you're going to get any angle on the cart. From that position that he was in, so tricky. That cart is still rolling. It's doing bottom corner now and starting to go up the hill. Drevny's got the rockets up, but Venom's taking none of that. 2 on cart. 3 disruptors around box. This is a strong position for Diamond to be in. If they can just hold that space in front of the cart so that the cart can move uninterrupted, that will be a free ride. Cart's just reaching box already. This is phenomenal time with 7 minutes and 16. Cart's just hardly stopped moving at all. And they've been double stacked a lot. They're single stacked right now by the looks of it, but man, this is fast. They're getting a little bit more resistance as they come through this notoriously tricky bit around box where there are so many sight lines on the cart. But they are past the worst bit now. And GVR managing to push up a little bit to create some space there. Looking for dash, it's not there, so he's in a little predicament now. He's going to wait. No, oh, nice. That's confident there. Most times people will wait outside that lower dash area, the try dash, so that they can see a little bit more in a little bit more time. But he just chilled in there. Okay, so you've got Matty and someone else trying to go through up a try. Nice pick from behind from Matty. Lovely shot. Oh, they weren't expecting that. And then goes down to RIP, who's really taken out Rocky James as well. So looking at the kill ratios here, we've got RIP is absolutely kicking ass at 66 to 27. Definitely the top scorer. Most of the rest of the scores are pretty similar on the Diamond side. Yeah, kind of roughly in the ballpark. And on HAXX's side, yeah, they're just going slightly negative KD, which explains pretty much where we are in this game. Rocky James picks double shotguns with the new sped up spawn time for the collectibles in here. It's not the word for them, is it? Not collectibles, what are they called? Pickups. Although some of the Dash League pistols that you can get, they are collectibles, genuinely so. RIP getting flak there on Koala from the factory. Factory is an interesting and quite a good position to use if you're on the defending red side here, because you get some quite nice angles on the card at this point in time without really necessarily being seen. Cast drops down, looking for health, takes it. Back up to Koala. They've got 4 minutes and 30 to run, and that cart now is doing the last corner. This is a phenomenally fast time from Diamond. So Diamond will be looking to do a bit of a group up now. Well, oh no, they're not. Okay, they're going to trickle. Well, that's fine. They can probably afford to, actually. They're past the hardest part of that, which is the flanked right side as they come along the straight along the top of that section. 69 takes the health, ready to take the double SMG down the sideline of the main rail again. And they're just going. This is damage limitation now. But there's incoming fire as they come up the rail. RIP takes another casualty. Drevny in the position, that's exactly the position I was talking about just now, actually. It's a good position to take. As long as you can watch your back a little bit through the doors, then you're okay. You get a lot of good visibility there, and also people jump up and do stuff like that. He didn't manage to take him out. RIP got it, but, you know, that was fortunate for RIP because he had the disadvantage there. Well, they've lost a bit of time here now. That cart has moved a little bit, but not a great deal in the last minute and 20. So they've got 3 minutes to make it to 100%. They can definitely do it. Absolutely they can, but they do need to keep it moving a little bit. Little nudges will do it, but they need quite a few of them from here. And of course, HAXX have a massive spawn advantage now. RIP on cart, moving it. Good movement from RIP there, and just riding that pony, taking out anything to left and right. Outcast. Sneaky pick and then drops down for health. Drevny, I think maybe got him. I didn't see, but. And we've got incoming there. Drevny pushing up to try and make some space to just disrupt them from coming in a little bit. Because if you catch them as they come in now, then they're going to get a little nudge and then a little nudge and a little nudge, and you know, they're like the map. So. At this point, you know, maybe HAXX could be pushing up a little bit more to try and stop those. What have we got on the map? We do have a couple of players. I don't know. It is yeah, HAXX are all kicking around this spawn right now. Got rockets up from Drevny there, that'll be helpful. And they are holding them off. They've got 1 minute and 48 and they really haven't made much progress. Considering how much progress they made up to that point, Diamonds have been halted by HAXX at this point in time. HAXX doing a good job of holding them off. Incoming now though. And Outcast on carts, and that looks like it might be 100%. Not quite. Dash down close though. 69 looks for health. Now they're getting bodies on cart because this is 1 minute and 11. They're just trying to stop that 99.52, and that's it. 100%. Diamond wins with 100% versus 31. So now we'll see if server change as we go back to the game scene. I'm going to do some end scores though. Let's do that. So we have highest score on this was RIP with 89 to 39. We had HAXX Matty going 1-1, 48-48. Drevny 40-47, 69, 32-50. Rocky James 28-53. Vanguard 18-52. RIP 89-39. Letter S 40-29. Outcast 49-33. Venom 33-40. And GVR 36-29. We're getting dropouts because we are changing servers. We will see you shortly as we go to change servers. Okay, so I will just find the lobby and then I will be back with you. I'm not seeing the lobby here, so please bear with me. So they're coming in on somebody else's name. I did see one from Venom, but I wasn't expecting that, and there's no one in there, so we should be on an Amsterdam server, I believe, this time. So bear with me, I'm just going to put you onto the Dash League info while we sort this. It might be a little bit more interesting to look at than this screen, so... Alrighty, we are back in the room, and just bring this back up again. So we are in the second game of this match now, with Launchpad having gone to Diamond with 100% to 31%. So HAXX will be looking to make up some ground with this quarry, which is a domination map. So this should be interesting. We have a new lobby now. We are on Amsterdam, so this is the HAXX's home server now. Just waiting for the players to come in. Obviously, quite often there'll be a little bit of a change in players, and of course everyone needs to find the new lobby. But we are up and running and ready to go. Yep, starting to come in now. Yep, we got Madeline in. Wasn't playing in the last one. So, Soulbound, yeah, I think Soulbound was in the last one. Sure. Yeah, no, he was. So, lineup from HAXX, I think, will probably be the same. Be interesting to see who the fifth player is for the Diamond side. So and you can see the pings here for HAXX are all going to be green, whereas you're going to get some drop and yellows for Diamonds, who I assume is an American team having picked a New York server. I'm not sure. So I'm getting 22 milliseconds. So that means that HAXX will be getting around that as well, and I'm pretty sure that the Americans would have been getting about that on the New York server. We tend to get around 80, 90 ping or something like that when we're playing on the Diamond server. Okay, so Rady coming in as well on... oh, we've got one extra. We've got one too many players Diamond in, so one of them's going to need to drop. But I'm sure that will sort itself out. Just a quick reminder, of course, to please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't. Let's put a poll up in the YouTube as well. Let's do that now. Find it. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so let's do a poll for Quarry. Start that poll now, so feel free to put your votes in on this. Okay, we've got a drop, so that means Radio, I assume, is going to switch over to the other side. Let's have a look to see what's going on in the chat. Wow, lots of stuff. You guys are busy. Okay. It's like Ready is playing Flame. Thank you for your help earlier, by the way. Appreciate that. I just copied and pasted wrong. Happens a lot. It must be my age, I think. Yeah, I'd love to see Ali back in HAXX one. That'd be really cool. We miss him, don't we? It's nice to see you on the chats though, Ali. It's cool, man. Thank you for turning up and seeing those. That's cool. Yeah, I can imagine the swearing. Okay, we've got a full house now. That's cool. So, thank you, Hookham. Appreciate it, man. Alrighty, well, I can't read all of those chats, but I have a feeling we're probably going to be starting pretty soon. What have we got? So, looks like fast controllers are on the table, probably. Maybe having a drink or something. No, back in the room. Okay. So, are we going to have a bit of a strat talk over here? They'll have props chat off, I would imagine. Yeah, a bit of a strat talk in the foyer area there from Vanguard. That is fine, as long as they got their props chat off. And it looks like we're getting a little bit of a strat talk going over on Diamond as well. Let's go and say hello to them. What? Ready, getting the guns ready. Getting the site, getting the. Hello, hi, Solvan. Say hello. Whee! Say hello close up. Just watch. So RIP had a fantastic KD on that last match. As we said, I would say the star player from this game so far. Let's go see over here. A little bit of a chat going on there. They'll be licking their wounds a little bit after that last one. It was quite a tricky match for them. Slightly surprising result, actually. Okay, looks like we're rolling. And yeah, thank you. Great. Okay, let's do this thing. I am going to switch the cameras over, and off we go. Don't need the drone corner for this one. We'll just do that. But what we do need is to have some viewer players on the map, so we are good. No need for the drone corner because there isn't a payload. So this is domination. So you can see at the top, when he's not completely familiar, and I'm looking at the chat, I think pretty much most people are, but there will be people who watch this after who are not familiar with how these games work. 3 buttons, 1 near each of the team spaces and 1 in the middle, and we have to get all the buttons for your team pressed for 5 seconds, and then you get a point. First to 3 points wins. It's a 25-minute game. RIP continuing that nice KD ratio, takes the enemy button there. That was a brief countdown for Diamond. It's one of those funny maps, this one. It can look like it's going one way and then suddenly not. Like yesterday we saw a game where no, day before yesterday, when was it? Yeah, day before yesterday. Oh, I'm losing track. No, it was yesterday, wasn't it? We saw a game where the first point was taken in the first 30 seconds, and then the game lasted for 24 minutes after that. So you just can't tell. It's quite a strategic map, this. Trying to organize everybody so that the enemy button can be pressed simultaneously with B. Requires a bit of communication. B, of course, being the hotly contested button in the center where everyone converges to. There is a tunnel, of course, underneath as well. So typically people taking the opposition button will go through the tunnel, and then people holding B will come through the route that this guy's doing here, Solvan. Solvan taking an elevated position there to wait for people to come into that space and shoot them in the back of the head. It's quite a nice approach in this particular space. There are quite a lot of nice high beams to sit on and things. Oh, does exactly that. But taken out by Matty. That was a brief countdown, I think, from HAXX. This map feels a little bit more balanced, has to be said. And the KDs on this are, yeah, pretty much supporting that that view. That's a countdown for HAXX. Counted on button A by Diamond. Fortunes can change very quickly in this one. Rady will be coming from cold. Hopefully did a bit of warming up before. Not sure if Rady, don't know Rady. Not sure if it's a guy or girl, but so forgive me if I say that wrong. E-Sport. Okay, this would feel like a time to end the poll. And the poll is saying a 64% prediction for Diamond over HAXX. That was a, well, that was a point for Diamond there. I missed it because I was looking at the chat, but that is 1 point for Diamond. After, what was it, 4.5 minutes or so. So there's 21 minutes. HAXX will need at least 2 points now to win this. Sweet pick from Rady. Rocky James going into the tunnel with little help. He's going to be nervous of this. Oh. But survives it and goes back for more. Takes the dash, runs through looking for that help now. Takes it, gets it, survives it. Nice, Rocky James. Beautiful play. Now he's playing escape, but doesn't. Madeline with double SMGs finishes him. He must have been one shot by that point. Poor chap. He did very well through that tunnel though. Madeline coming in now to guard B. B is already blue. Decides to go to the opposition button instead. Fights with Matty and Drebney, I think that was. Takes one on the chin. RIP looks shooting a falling body. It was probably already dead, but would have probably killed anyway. So a moment of calm as all the blues start pushing out of their base, which means that red will be dominating that middle B button, briefly there at least. Diamond pushing through tunnel and taking on a fight with Rocky James, who unfortunately takes it. RIP on yet another 4-kill streak there. Going 19-7. That's a great KD for RIP in this. Great killing power from that player. Vanguard counters on A. It's a countdown for Diamond. But it switches so fast you never know. Madeline rocking those pink pistols. Loving those. I like the baby shark ones too. Like the lava ones. I'm really tempted. Anyone who heard the cast the other day will have heard me talking about the lava ones. I quite like those. They're really kind of cool. I haven't heard the sound of them yet though. Someone was saying this, they sound a bit weird. Madeline chasing a red. Oh, it's a countdown for HAXX. Madeline takes it briefly, but there's another countdown. RIP going through tunnel now. Probably going to meet Rocky James, I reckon. Oh. Yeah, he does. Takes him out though. Takes the button. He'll be looking for that dash and some health now. There's the health. Oh, taking that by Vanguard with that, I think with a rocket. Yes, with a rocket. Sweet. Nice work, Van. Yeah, this is definitely a more balanced map. See what the chat's saying. Buns, this is on an Amsterdam server now. Nice to see you. Oh, letter S said, yeah, cool. Yeah, you're right, Rogan. RIP is absolutely tearing this up tonight. I mean, those 21-9 on this map, and I can't remember the ratio on the other one, but it's something like 80 kills or something crazy on the last one. Someone can correct me. I think he is cooking, letter S. So we have got a countdown for Diamond there. I can't afford that to happen too much because it only has to be Half a second too late, and it's a point. HAXX really need to push this to 1-1 now, so they have a chance of holding this. With 17 minutes and 15 seconds, there is time to do that. But Madeline, with those SMGs, looks pretty serious. Again, not sure if Madeline's a guy or a girl, sorry, so forgive me. Don't know him or her. Drevny takes out a blue and pushes through to the enemy button. Finds the dash, that's a bonus. He'll be looking for help in a second and take that. Is he going up? Oh, no, he's looking. Oh, that was a retreat. Tricky. Do you go for the health near the tunnel or do you go for the health on the other side where the guy is? You've got like a quarter of a second to decide that before you're dead. Nice pick there from Soulbound at a distance. Goes back for health, takes out. Oh, takes another one, but Matty is there. Looking at the minimap, there's a lot of people around the red base right now. That's pressure on HAXX. Minimap's interesting. It's easy to watch the game on the big screen if you like, but which you can do, of course, in the metaverse. But it's really interesting to watch the way that the clumping of players happens within the maps and how that corresponds to the countdowns. Madeline with the pink pistols takes B, fights on B. 69 takes Madeline out with SMGs. 69 rocking the purple skins there. I've got those. I can't remember what they're called, but they're pretty cool. They've got quite a nice sound. They sound almost gentle, soothing as they murder the opposition. They call it tinkle as they release their fury. But Soulbound is too much for the fury, even off the purple SMGs. Takes the button, goes high very quickly, knows exactly what he's doing. Low on health, so he needs that high position or a health. There's the health. Blue team, there's another couple of countdowns there for Diamond. That's a lot of pressure on HAXX right now. They've only got their own button right now, and they are clumped near their spawn, so they really need to push forwards. Easier said than done when Diamond are pushing so hard against them. Yeah, looking at the KDs again, they're pretty balanced on the whole. And RIP going 29 to 16 now, so that has reduced in its KD a little bit as HAXX turn on the pressure. And they need to. Drevny takes button, priority is the button, goes to the dash but it's gone, so he's now a little bit stranded but stays in exactly the right position there. It's amazing how often sitting underneath that spawn ledge will catch the opposition out. Six9 takes health but takes flak and dies to RIP, who was basically just following him up. RIP takes button, goes for dash, takes it, pushes through. There's no dash there, so he's going to be short now, but he gets the button. He had enough to get there. I thought he was one dash short there, but he had it. HAXX now pushing through tunnel. Vanguard double rockets down the tunnel. That's actually quite an interesting strategy here. Quite a good one, I would say, because it's when people pop out at the end there. You've got vision all the way down the tunnel, apart from that, the fact they pop out at the end, and then they take you out long range there, and that's tricky. Lovely Vanguard. Offensive rockets, beautifully played. Now it's countdown for HAXX. They need it. And another countdown. Can they hold it? Oh, with a half second to roll on that countdown, they so nearly had that point. Rady pushing into tunnel with no dash. The dash isn't up. So the pistols will be charged and firing at that distant point like we saw with the Rocky James, just now Vanguard maybe. A little bit of fight with Drevny. Drevny goes for health, replenishing, going to B. B's already red, so this is a guarding position now. There's the blue guy. Takes the button. Looks for slightly higher ground. Taken out by Outcasts. 2 blues on B now. That means B will be blue for a little bit now. Which it is. HAXX looking at the mini-map again. Push back. into their base. On the whole, looking at the minimap, I feel like HAXX have been pushed back more than Diamond, but they've still had the countdowns. But that pressure is difficult now to recover a point from. They're halfway through, almost exactly, just 23 seconds under, over halfway through. So HAXX really holding Diamond off here. They just need some points. RIP. Oh, gets that health just in time. He must have been down to 20%, 15% or so when he got that health, and the SMG still was coming in. That was lucky. Well, not lucky, that was skill. Oh, I like those pistols. So around those are the ceramic ones, aren't they? Porcelain, I think they're called. I like those. They're kind of classy. Adjusting his headset there. That was the countdown for Diamond there. I'm using a bit of dash to observe there, but not a bad thing to move around a bit, especially if you've been seen. Never stay in one place if you've been seen or killed someone. There's a little bit of a lag after someone dies where they can see you, of course, and they can see where you go. So if you're new to the game, don't go and stand in a corner that you intend to stay in while someone has just been killed by you, because they're watching you. Countdown for Diamond there, another countdown for Diamond, but HAXX hold them off. HAXX are really pushed back into their, all the HAXX members now are back in their spawn area defending. Push through now into B. That's button B. And sensible position from 69 there, that flank side, because it's for exactly that reason, but trades with Madeline. Madeline respawns, grabs an SMG or two, looks for that dash, it's there, takes the dash. Oh, Rocky James! Oh, mate! That was unfortunate. After all that preparation work of grabbing the SMGs and grabbing the dash, and bang. I know that feeling. So Rocky James just biding time there, just waiting. Often the best strategy on this button. Dazzler was pleased to have heard me talk about that yesterday when I spoke to him today. Sometimes waiting is best, not always attacking. Madeline picks up the double SMGs again. Looks for rail this time, I'm guessing. No, just wandering, doing the penguin waddle to the middle. I'm feeling comfortable with 9 minutes and 30. Can still be changed though. But look at the mini map. There is still a lot of pressure on HAXX to get out of their button area. Madeline just gently wandering through, be casually, not worried too much, knowing that, oh, shooting people in the bottom. Drevny comes through tunnel, doesn't need the health, takes the button though, and now stands back and waits. Takes an elevated position, makes it a bit trickier for the opposition. Nice work from Drevny there. Madeline takes him out though with the double SMG combo. The weapons feel a bit better balanced now that they've unnuked some of them, particularly pistols. That wasn't clever, but it's looking good now. Bit of a scrimmage on B. Radar takes a lovely pick on that health. Takes the dash. Takes the health, pushes through. No, it doesn't push through. Ah, I thought there was someone there, but I think they thought there was someone there. Nice pick there on poor Matty, who was just taken unawares by the looks of it. Ready going underneath. Most likely looking for the dash, or at least, yeah, it's like at least a positional advantage there, but the Drevny saw. Drevny just waiting to get enough dashes to get that middle section. Doesn't need the fight, moves through it. Looks for some kind of position to... unfortunate. Good positioning though from Drevny there. Just decided not to take the fight with two people in the tunnel. Ran through, saw somebody near the button and looked for cover under the that right-hand side of the enemy spawn there. Unfortunate. I think he was just a little bit low from the flak he took in the tunnel. Matty pushes through, Penguin waddles, to the dash. Not the dash, the health. Takes on a fight that he hasn't got the energy to survive, I think. Just didn't have any dash, or possibly maybe had a little bit of a chunk off his health too. So band adjustments to the headset again. I think indicating to people to push through and forwards. That's a blue countdown for Diamond. Counted though on A by HAXX, who again, unfortunately, they're pushed back into their button area. It's really hard when you get into a pattern like this to come out, and of course they're going to be feeling a little bit browbeaten after that first game. Home server or not, that does have an impact on how you feel when you're playing, and this game is all about confidence. Oh, one in the butt. Matty shot him from behind. Brutal. See what's going on in the chat right now. Loving the popcorn. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. The white pistols are a bit clean, and I sometimes wonder actually when you buy a particular color of pistol. So red and blue, obviously, they're your outfits. They're quite like obvious anyway. But the pistol's the one thing that you can change, or the weapon's the one thing that you can change the color of in this game. So I do sometimes wonder, like, if you have a bright white pistol, does that give you a bad advantage? I've tried this a bit. I have the banana pistols, the orange ones. I don't notice myself dying more, but then to be honest, I die a lot. So, but you know, maybe there's something to be said for taking pistols that match the color of the maps a little bit. White is pretty obvious. Blue countdown there. Counted by HAXX though, who are still pushed back into their button area a bit there with 5 minutes and 36 to run. It's just possible that this runs to 1-0. So I'm taking that same elevated position as before. Oh, ends up in a fight. Rocky James takes him tit for tat, back and forward. That often is just a question of who has one more dash than the other player, and that is about dash conservation. Red Eye just nuking whoever that was in the face. Takes some health, needed it a little bit after that. Looks for that dash there, which is going to come up any second, and oh, but it's taken up, stranded, I think. So countdown for Diamond. Hold on the button, but Vanguard, yeah, that hold was necessary because Van could have totally taken that button and it might have prevented him. But unfortunately for the button holder in that case, Vanguard shot him in the head. UK Matty shooting someone from behind, but oh, who is that? Is that Soulbound? Oh, it was Red Eye and wins the scrim. 4 minutes and 23 to run. Nice spread of players on the map now. This feels a little bit better for HAXX. Now Cos takes B, takes the same position again. A little bit of a risky strategy to take the same position each time, because once they clock that position, they'll look for you there. But not a problem in this case. Diamonds seem to have this under control. And this is the opposite. Oh, he's changed position there. Okay, I stand corrected. Happy days. 3 minutes and 38 seconds to run. Yeah, we all appreciate diamonds. If anyone wants to send me a whole load, that's cool. Sorry, that's responding to the chat, by the way, in case you hadn't seen the chat message. I'm not just asking people to send me diamonds. That'd be totally random. Outcast fighting on B with, who is that he's fighting? Matty. Needs that health, takes it. Good job he had the dash there. Needed it. Again, elevated position, adjust headset. So just to say there is another match, a couple of other matches tonight. We've got one at in 1 minute time TBDI versus Max and ZTI versus Pew at 10 p.m. tonight. And I'm hesitating there because I couldn't even get the team name right when I put a chat on earlier, so I'm double checking. But this has been a busy weekend, lots going on this weekend. 2 minutes and 13 to run. HAXX have 2 of those buttons and will be looking for one disadvantage of the SMGs is they have quite a long runtime before they actually kill somebody compared with something like a burst or a shotgun, and so if you stand in a position firing that, you do give your position away, and I think that's what happened there. I'm not sure who it was using the SMGs, but they were taken out because I think somebody saw the position of the shot lines. Soulbound seems to have the job of guarding B, spending a lot of time in that area, doing a lot of work on that. 69 now doing exactly what Soulbound was doing just now, with double SMG on top. Looking for exactly that. That's probably Soulbound there, I would reckon. Not sure, did he die? Taken out by someone else maybe. Rocky James on a 3-kill streak. So is Drefney. That was a brief countdown for HAXX. With 48 seconds, they really need a point now to look for sudden death. HAXX will be desperate for this point now. This is going to be the match point if they can get it, so they really need it. 34 seconds to run. 3-kill streak for UK Matty. 2 buttons blue with 27 seconds to go. Matty takes 1. Puts the pressure on the spawn there, keeps that button red, goes out to RAP with 15 seconds to go. HAXX have 2 buttons. Can they get that last button in time? RIP putting pressure, takes that button, pretty much seals the fate now because there's 1 second to go, and Diamond wins with a 1-0 on the Quarry map. That is the match. Then they won't play a control point because Diamond have won both of those games. Let's have a quick look at the end scores here, which are these before they drop out. So we had our top scorer in that was at 62, but the looks of it is RIP again with 62.52. So Drevney 53 to 54, 41 to 53 for Rocky James, 59 to 48 for Rick Matty, 69, 39 to 51. I'm not sure we had a dropout there, so missed that one. We got dropouts, so apologies. Outcast 60 to 46, Soulbound 44 to 39, Madeline 27 to 30, and I mentioned already RIP 62 to 52. So that is your match for this evening. Hopefully that was cool, and thank you all for coming. And we've actually we've been booted from the lobby too. That was a very quick exit. That is fine though. Let's just go back to here. So thank you for watching tonight. Really appreciate your support. And let's just see what's going on in the chat before I close this down. We are in here. The people want the CP, yeah. It's cool. CP's one of those maps which people don't practice enough, in my view. It's used in most matches. But yeah, HAXX needs to score. They did. Yes, yeah, they did. And there we go. Right, good. Okay, well, thank you all very much for your support tonight. Much appreciate it. And please do check out everything on the Dashly Discord and Co. As to what's going on. And we will see you next time. Thanks very much.